Have you ever felt guilty for putting yourself first? Have people called you selfish for setting boundaries or taking time for yourself? If you've been taught that loving yourself is wrong, today's video will change everything. Stay with me. Welcome back to Mind Peace. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're talking about something that so many of us struggle with: self-love. And not just loving yourself, but doing it without the crushing guilt that often comes with it. Here's the truth that nobody tells you. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot give what you don't have. And choosing yourself isn't selfish. It's survival. By the end of this video, you'll understand the difference between selfish and self-full. And you'll have practical tools to start your self-love journey today. Let's dive in. Let's start by clearing up the biggest misconception about self-love. Many people think self-love means being arrogant, narcissistic, or putting yourself above others. But that's not self-love. That's ego. Real self-love is recognizing your worth without diminishing someone else's. It's about treating yourself with the same kindness and compassion you'd show your best friend. Think about it. When your friend is struggling, you don't tell them they're worthless, right? You encourage them, you support them. You remind them of their strength. So why don't we do that for ourselves? We've been conditioned to believe that putting others first is noble. And it is, but not at the expense of your own well-being. There's a beautiful quote that says, "You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection." Buddha said that even ancient wisdom tells us that self-love isn't optional. It's essential. Here's what self-love actually looks like. It's saying no when you're exhausted, even if someone gets disappointed. It's choosing the salad when you need nutrition, not to impress anyone. It's leaving toxic situations even when it's uncomfortable. It's forgiving yourself for past mistakes. It's celebrating your wins no matter how small. Self-love is the foundation of a healthy life. Without it, every relationship you have will be built on shaky ground. Now let's talk about the difference between being selfish and being self-full, because this is where people get confused. Selfish is taking from others to benefit yourself. It's manipulation. It's using people. It's refusing to consider anyone else's needs or feelings. A selfish person hoards love, attention, and resources without giving back. Self-full is filling your own cup so you can overflow into others. It's recognizing that you have needs and honoring them. It's understanding that taking care of yourself allows you to show up better for the people you love. Let me give you some examples. Selfish. Canceling plans at the last minute repeatedly because you don't feel like going without considering the other person's time or effort. Self-full. Declining an invitation from the start because you know you need rest and being honest about it. Selfish. Expecting everyone to cater to your needs while ignoring theirs. Self-full. Communicating your needs clearly while also respecting others' boundaries. Selfish. Taking credit for someone else's work. Self-full. Celebrating your own achievements without diminishing others. See the difference? Self-love doesn't hurt other people. It actually helps them because when you're full, happy, and healthy, you have so much more to give. Think of it like airplane safety instructions. You put your oxygen mask on first before helping others. Not because you don't care about them, but because you can't help anyone if you're unconscious. So why is self-love so hard for many of us? Let's get real for a minute. First reason, childhood conditioning. Many of us grew up in environments where our needs came last. Maybe your parents were overwhelmed. Maybe resources were scarce. Or maybe you were taught that good people sacrifice everything for others. You learned that your value came from what you could do for others, not from simply being you. Second reason, cultural and social programming. Society often celebrates self-sacrifice, especially for women and caregivers. We're praised for being martyrs, for running ourselves into the ground for others. Social media shows us everyone's highlight reel, making us feel like we're never enough. We compare our chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Third reason, guilt. This is the big one. We feel guilty for resting. Guilty for spending money on ourselves. Guilty for saying no. Guilty for not being everything to everyone. And this guilt? It's often misplaced. Ask yourself, who benefits from you feeling guilty about taking care of yourself? Usually, it's people who want something from you. Fourth reason, fear of judgment. We're terrified of what people will think if we put ourselves first. Will they call us selfish? Will they stop loving us? Will we lose relationships? And yes, sometimes when you start choosing yourself, you will lose people, but here's the truth. Anyone who leaves because you started respecting yourself was only there to use you. Fifth reason, we don't know how. Self-love isn't taught in schools. Nobody sits us down and shows us how to build healthy self-esteem. So we fumble through life, repeating patterns we saw, trying to figure it out on our own. If any of these reasons resonate with you, I want you to know, it's not your fault that you struggle with self-love. But it is your responsibility to start learning it now. Let's talk about what happens when you don't love yourself, because this is important. When you constantly put yourself last, your body keeps the score. You experience burnout, exhaustion, anxiety, depression. Your immune system weakens. You get sick more often. Your mental health deteriorates. Your relationships suffer too. When you don't value yourself, you accept treatment you don't deserve. You attract people who take advantage of your giving nature. You become resentful of the very people you trying to help because you giving from an empty place. You lose yourself, your dreams get buried, your passions fade. You forget who you are beyond your roles, beyond being a parent, an employee, a friend, a partner. You become a shell of the person you could be. And here's the hardest truth: when you don't model self-love, you teach the people around you, especially children, that they don't deserve it either. Your self-neglect becomes their blueprint. The cost of not loving yourself is too high. It's your peace, your health, your joy, and your potential. Okay, so now that we understand why self-love matters, let's talk about how to actually do it. These are practical steps you can start today. Step 1. Change your self-talk. Listen to how you speak to yourself. Would you talk to a child the way you talk to yourself? Probably not. Start catching those negative thoughts. I'm so stupid. I'm not good enough. I always mess up. And challenge them. Replace them with truth. I'm learning. I'm doing my best. I'm worthy of love and respect. Make this a daily practice. Every morning, look in the mirror and say one kind thing to yourself. It will feel awkward at first. Do it anyway. Step 2. Set non-negotiable boundaries. Decide what you will and won't accept in your life. Maybe it's not answering work emails after 7 p.m. Maybe it's not tolerating disrespect from anyone. Maybe it's requiring alone time each day to recharge. Write down your boundaries. Communicate them clearly. And here's the key: enforce them even when it's uncomfortable. People will test your boundaries. Stand firm. Step 3. Prioritize your basic needs. This sounds simple, but how many of us actually do it? Eat nourishing food. Drink enough water. Sleep 7 to 8 hours. Move your body. These aren't luxuries, they're necessities. You cannot feel good if you're physically depleted. Schedule these like important appointments. Your workout time is as important as that meeting. Your bedtime is sacred. Step 4. Do things that bring you joy. When was the last time you did something just because it made you happy? Not because it was productive, not because someone else wanted you to, but because it lit you up inside? Make a list of things you enjoy: reading, painting, dancing, gardening, whatever it is. Schedule time for these activities every week. Your joy matters. Step 5. Practice self-compassion. You will mess up. You will make mistakes. You will have bad days. And that's okay. Self-love doesn't mean being perfect. It means being gentle with yourself when you're not. When you fail, talk to yourself like you talk to a good friend. That was hard, but you tried your best. What can you learn from this? How can you do better next time? No harsh criticism, just honest reflection and kindness. Step 6. Celebrate yourself. Stop waiting for others to acknowledge your worth. Celebrate your own wins. Got out of bed despite depression? That's worth celebrating. Finished a difficult project? Celebrate. Said no when you wanted to say yes? Celebrate. Keep a win journal. Every night, write down 3 things you did well that day, no matter how small. Step 7. Invest in yourself. Spend money on things that improve your life. Therapy, courses, books, experiences that expand your mind. Invest time in developing your skills and pursuing your goals. You are worth the investment. Step 8. Surround yourself with support. Distance yourself from people who drain you and move closer to those who uplift you. Join communities of like-minded people. Find friends who celebrate your growth, not sabotage it. And if you don't have those people yet, be that person for yourself first. The right people will come. Now, when you start practicing self-love, some people won't like it. They'll call you selfish. They'll say you've changed, and they're right. You've changed from a doormat to a person with self-respect. Here's how to deal with the guilt and pushback. First, remember your why. You're choosing yourself so you can be healthier, happier, and more present. That's not selfish, that's wise. Second, understand that their discomfort is not your problem. People who benefited from your self-neglect will be upset when you stop sacrificing yourself. That's their issue to work through, not yours. Third, practice this phrase. I understand you're disappointed, but I need to take care of myself. You don't need to over-explain or justify. Your no is complete. Fourth, seek support. Talk to a therapist, join a support group, or connect with friends who understand your journey. You don't have to do this alone. And finally, give yourself permission. Permission to rest. Permission to say no. Permission to change your mind. Permission to put yourself first. You don't need anyone else's approval to love yourself. Listen, self-love is not a destination, it's a daily practice. Some days you'll nail it. Some days you'll slip back into old patterns, and that's okay. What matters is that you keep choosing yourself over and over again. You deserve your own love and affection. You deserve to be treated well, by yourself and by others. You deserve rest, joy, peace, and fulfillment. Not because you earned it, but because you exist. Choosing yourself isn't selfish. It's the most loving thing you can do, not just for yourself, but for everyone in your life. If this resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to Mind Peace for more content on mental wellness and personal growth. Share this with someone who needs to hear it today. And remember, you are worthy. You are enough. You are deserving of all the love you give to others. Choose yourself. Your peace depends on it. See you in the next video. Suggested text overlay. You deserve your own love. Subscribe button, next video suggestions.